Hello again. Well, just this past week, I believe. I don't know if it came out the week before, but I'm pretty sure. It was this week. This week, they came out with the new Lego sets for the Ninjago movie. And like the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie, they came out with a minifigure series meant for the characters in the movie. Like for the Lego movie, they had Emmett, they had a bad cop with his scribbly drawn face, they had a Unikitty, they had a taco guy from Taco Tuesday, they had the panda. They had various minifigures in the Batman series. They had a bunch of the different Batman costumes, like a diver, the ballerina Batman, I think they had the night Batman was something else. But they had different Batman suits and some of the other characters and villains. They had Robin in his civilian clothes, like his turtleneck, his red sweater and jeans. So they came out with ones for the Lego movie, and there were some really nice ones. So I decided to get them, and I decided to do a review video on them. So without further ado, and here are the new minifigures from the new Ninjago minifigure series. Well, 6 of them at least. I mean, it'd be kind of expensive to get all 20, because they're $4 each. So I mean, that's a lot of money. That's like $80 to get all 20 of them, which I don't have that money, frankly. I mean, I would if I would get them all if I could, but I can't. So here's some of the 6 ones I thought were the coolest and had some of the most interesting parts, and I really like all 6 of them. They all have different pros, and some have some minor cons, but for all in all, these are some very good minifigures that are very well designed. So let's get down to it. To start off, we've got Garmadon in his PJs, and this is kind of I think this one's an entertaining one to get just because it's a supervillain in his PJs. I mean, how many Lego villains have they made PJs for? This is the first I know of. I don't know of any others. He's got a nice, cool little bowl with a nice just wave design going all around. He's also got a spoon, which I've never had a spoon before, so I was really happy to get that. And also, his helmet. It's a new samurai helmet design. It's very nice because it's got the horns and the curved up arm right there. So it's very, very realistic looking. It is a little weird compared to like the old samurai helmets, Lego samurai helmets, because it's very far back on his head. It sticks out really far in the back. Most of them, they are a little bit more scooped forward, but this one's really scooped back in a sense. So it's a little bit different, but it's very, very nice. I really like it. I also like his big grin he's got there. I mean, how often do they make a minifigure villain who's got just a big beaming smile like that? Well, actually, they've probably already done that before. But this one's a neat one to have for Garmadon, anyways. Next up is Garmadon again, but this time in his battle outfit. This is a very nice design. Once again with the 4 arms, like his PJ version has 4 arms. He's got the nice belt that goes all the way through from the front. He's got some armor going on right there, and it's he's got some blue tufts or something like that up by his shoulders. So that's nice. I like how they switched to a navy blue for his secondary color that is purple. I like that better than his purple from the TV series. So I like the navy blue and the black. It gives a mysterious, dark look to it. I also like the new hat. This is his. They've done it for some of the minifigures, civilians, in the other Lego sets. But I like this one because it's a lot thicker, more sturdy than like Sensei Wu's straw hat. Because Sensei Wu's straw hat is quite thin. If you ever got your hands on one, you can tell. But that one's nice, thick, and sturdy. Then he's got this big axe / pickaxe / mace. Kind of like a 3-in-1. It's a really sinister looking weapon. It's quite really cool. I'm glad to have gotten that head thing there. And then he's got a face that's like really angry, really dark, really serious, which is kind of interesting when you have this one, which is total opposite. It's him smiling, being all jolly. So yeah, that's those two. Then we got Nia in what looks like it to be a training outfit. And this is a really nice minifigure because the hair, I don't think there's any other minifigure they've made with that hair yet. So I like it how they did something unique for Nia. And then she's got the white and black and gold outfit, which I think is a really nice color scheme going there. Then she's got the two katanas. I'm assuming because they're brown that they're meant to be wood katanas that you would practice with. That way you don't actually cut somebody you're practicing with. So yeah, I like that. And I also like how if you look at most female minifigures, they draw a little line to show show above the hip. So that way you have your female look going. So I like how for Nia though they didn't do that. She doesn't have any drawn lines to show an incline for the waist, which isn't unrealistic because that's a training outfit, which is going to be like a karate outfit or a martial arts outfit, which those usually are very loose. So the fact that it's not tight on Nia makes sense because it's not really supposed to be in real life. But the reason I like that is because now that's an outfit I can use for a girl or a guy. It's not set to just a girl, which this is set to a girl. I can't give this to a guy, although I don't know why I would give that top to a guy. That's just would be weird. But yeah, I like how Nia, hers can do either or both or whatnot. So that's nice. And it's also neat to have katanas like that in a different color than the silver, black, and gold that they've had them in. Next up is Lloyd in civilian clothes. This is a really nice one. I like the bowl he has, which has his battle mech dragon on it. It's like a china bowl. And he's got a spoon, so now I have 2 spoons. And I like how his shirt kind of goes over his belt onto his pants, kind of. I like when they do a mix where they have the upper half blends in with the lower half. I think that's cool. And I like his black jeans. That's a nice look. And then his hoodie is really, really nice. It's got the zipper, the drawstrings. But I like the hood in particular. I like how it's not just a regular hood. It actually shows part of his hair, which I think is a nice, neat design because I like it when they do a hat where it shows part of the hair because that's something they don't do a lot. So yeah, and if you want, so yeah, it's nice. And I also like how they didn't put the hood in the back, which they've done that for some of the other LEGO sets where they have the hood drawn in the back, which is kind of nice because then I can do this without looking like he has 2 hoods. He just has the one. So that's kind of nice. And next up, we got Lloyd again, but this time in his ninja outfit. This is very, very nice. I like the new ninja mask they got. If you notice, it's kind of very rounded, and it goes in pretty far at the neck, which I like, because if you look at the old mask, this is Zane from the Sky Pirate series. If you look at it, his neck compared to the new Lloyd's neck isn't as defined. It looks really thick. It looks like the mask itself looks kind of thick, and it looks like the mask goes into his shoulders, whereas this one looks more like it goes into his neck. So I like that. Now this mask works when we're wearing like shoulder pads, or if you have like a sword sheaths on your back, or a backpack or something like that of that nature. It looks fine because that makes him taller, and the head looks a little bit more proportioned. So it's fine if you got sword and stuff, but if you're just gonna have it like this, where it's just head and mask, nothing underneath at the neck, it looks a little weird, makes the head look really big. But this one probably looks a little bit weird though if you do put like a backpack or sword sheaths on the back, because it's gonna make his neck look really long and skinny. So it may not look as well with this mask, but this mask looks a whole lot better just by itself than this one does. So I like that. Another big difference though, a major difference in the mask, is this mask obviously is one whole piece you just put on. That's simple. But the new masks are not one piece. There are two. You got the lower portion and the upper portion, which you just set the neck, the head in, and then put the top portion on. Which I'm going to leave it off now because I want to show his hair that he comes with. I like how they gave his hair instead of just give us a ninja mask. Because like most LEGO sets, when they got the mask going, they don't have a hair to go with it. So if you take it off, he's pretty much bald unless you have his hair from something else. I also like how it's got his Dragon Mech's head blueprints, and also a oxtail Deo sword. The sword is basically kind of shorter than a katana, and also a little thicker at the end, and it curves a lot. Well, and that's not necessarily a curve, but it appears to curve more than a katana does. It also has a little tough thing there at the end. That's used for a different fighting style. It's what to help aid in how you use the sword. But I like how they came out with that new sword. That's a nice design. I think it's fitting for Lloyd's character. And also, I like how they did the design on the arms, where it's got something at his wrists, and it's got the little slashes on his arm. I don't know if you can see that really. But yeah, the new ninja outfits look great. And this Lloyd, I'm very happy to get him. Lloyd is one of my favorites of the ninjas, and I'm really glad to get not only his ninja form, but also civilian form. And last but not least, we got Jay in civilian clothes. This is also one of the funnier designs they've done, because he's got a selfie stick. That picture actually came out pretty nicely on his phone. Must be Android. But yeah, he's got the selfie stick, which is a really nice design. And he's got the scarf. And then if you take his head off, you got the scarf, which it's made of hard plastic actually. It may look like it's rubbery, kind of like Sensei Wu's beard, but it's actually hard plastic. I can't really bend it a lot. It's really stiff. His hair is also cool because it's unique. This is something they haven't made before, and it's kind of wild. It looks kind of casual, and he's got the huge bangs out there in front. I'm not a big fan of the freckled face and the voice they're using for the new Jay. I kind of like the TV series Jay a lot better. But I mean, it'll be interesting though to watch the movie and get to be introduced to this version of Jay. So that's the 6 minifigures from the new Ninjago minifigure series I have. All in all, really good designs. The other ones I have not gotten yet, but they look like they're very nice designs and builds. And I'll be looking forward to getting some more of those. But this is what I have for now. If I get some more, I'll definitely be sure to make another review video that you can watch and compare and contrast those minifigures with these minifigures. And I hope you really enjoyed this video, and please leave a like, share, subscribe, and I hope this video left you with as big a beaming smile as that Garmadon over there has got. I wonder if he's got a big smile because he knows he's about to go to bed. Or he just ate good food. I mean, he's got the bowl and the spoon there. So, I mean,